Hello, my name is Sonae Bishop, and this is my photo domain album. Okay, this is my first slide, which is about physical health, and the first picture is me walking on campus. Physical health to me is like taking care of your body and making sure you're exercising and, making sure you don't get sick. So the first photo is me walking around campus, which is what I do every day. And the second photo is of the rec center where you can exercise. They have basketball courts, volleyball courts, and equipment to use to exercise as well. The next picture is of hand sanitizer, which is kind of important in today because we're in a pandemic. And after you use certain things, like say at the rec center, you should use hand sanitizer after you like touch people, shake hands and stuff. The last photo is me playing volleyball. This is how I exercise. I like playing volleyball, and I feel like playing a sport is a good way to exercise. Next slide is psychological health. To me, psychological health pertains to your mental health, your mental states, and the first photo is of essential oils that I use. I have a diffuser in my room, and I like to use it. If I'm like feeling like I'm overthinking too much and I need to calm down, I'll use, let's say, this one, which is called Inner Peace, and I think it does help me. The next photo is Goodbye Stress Gummies. This is what I use. Do I think it works? I'd say it works a couple times, and it does like keep me calm. The next photo is a fidget spinner. I tend to like fidget a lot in class. I'll like play with my clothes or anything like that, and I feel like fidget spinner like helps me focus on that and it calms me down. The next photo is a stress ease roll-on essential oil. This is what I use in class. I tend to have a lot of anxiety when I'm in a classroom, so I feel like it does help me. The next slide is about social health. Okay, and this first photo is a flyer about SHE meeting, which I am a part of. I'm part of the SHE program, and the SHE program is all about Black women coming together and discussing about certain topics and giving advice to other Black women. This is a part of social health because you're talking to people, especially for me, other people who look like me, the same race as me, and go through similar things, and you're developing relationships that way. And the next photo is club volleyball. I'm a part of club volleyball as well, and we play together. We develop relationships that way. We encourage each other to be better at playing volleyball and stuff like that. Okay, the next photo is in my classroom. I make sure I didn't show anybody's face. This is a part of social health because when you're in person, you interact with other students, especially this is Spanish. So for exercise, we'll talk to each other in Spanish. The last photo is flyers. You can see flyers anywhere on campus. This also pertains to social health because these flyers show meetings, organizations, and anybody can join. Okay, next slide is intellectual health. Intellectual health is about your mind, how you make decisions, set goals, and critical thinking. So the first photo is my planner, and I use a planner every single day. It helps me keep things in track, and it does help me set goals, like if I want to get something done during a certain amount of time. This is me in the library doing homework. I put this here for intellectual health because you are using your thinking skills when you're studying and when you're doing your homework. I also put the photo of the library because this is where you can study and do your homework as well and get things done. The last photo is of my calendar, and this is where I can see where things are at, especially like quizzes and exams, and maybe like I can say, oh, there's a quiz or exam at the end of the week. I can set a goal to get, this homework done before then. I can set like which days I should study as well. Next slide is about environmental health. Environmental health is basically your social setting, and it can affect your health. I feel like it intertwines with other health dimensions. So the first photo is on campus. This is where I walk every single day. The next photo is outside my room, and it's surrounded by nature. I feel like that's a nice thing to look at. And then next photo is of lobby of my dorm. And this is part environmental health because this is what I see every day. I walk in and out of the dorm. This is what I see every day. This is where I also study as well. And the last photo is outside my dorm. Since I live on campus, this is my environment. And it's important. This is where I sleep. This is where I relax. This is where I do my homework. And this is important because you sometimes do need a place where you can de-stress and relax, especially on campus. Things can get stressful and stuff. And for other people who live on campus, living in a dorm could be a good or a bad thing depending on who else is on your floor, because sometimes some people can be loud, some people can be quiet, some people can't work in loud environments and stuff like that. Okay, next slide is spiritual health. This is kind of hard for me to do because I'm not really a spiritual person. I don't really believe in a higher power, so I was trying to look in ways on what it means, and I think spiritual health means what you do to feel happy and peaceful and stuff in your sense of well-being. So the first photo is of an astrology wheel, a tapestry that I have in my room. Astrology is one of the hobbies I do, and it does make me reflect on myself. It makes me look into myself and who I am as a person. The next one is outside my room again, but a different time. Nature, I feel in general makes me feel at peace. I don't know, and it's just something about it that makes me feel peaceful. And I'm glad that this is outside my room. This is what I can see every day. Okay, these last two photos is of music. I feel like music really calms me down. It's what I do to relax. And whenever I'm feeling down or anything, I just put on music and I can instantly feel happier. I put this in spiritual health because I don't know, it's something that makes me feel happy and at peace. Okay, last slide is of occupational health, and these are all photos that I took at the Clem Hall, and I am a community health major, so I feel like these photos really show what my future is going to be, what my career is going to be. These photos all show what you can get into, the minors and other things as well. And I feel like that's an insight of what I can be doing in the future. Okay, so that's the end of my presentation. Thank you for listening.